All right, everybody, welcome to Fiesta Friday. I'm Jason Salas, your dutiful host here, and very, very pleased to be bringing you tonight's show because we have a bunch of things that you are really going to enjoy. Interesting topics tonight. So make sure you set your DVRs and, if you're still into videotape, you roll on your VHS because we will have the Guam Territorial Band's 37th anniversary concert. That is coming up, so stay tuned for that if you're a music lover, and who among us is not. The Guam Moms Helping Moms organization is dedicated to charity, first off, and to help our brothers and sisters on island who have no means to provide for their families. Joining me is not only the founder, but our 2013 KUN Care Force honoree, Ashley Cruz. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So tell us about the organization, its purpose, and how you founded it.
Well, basically, Guam Moms Helping Moms is an established organization on Guam. We assist low-income families. This is to include also single mothers, single fathers, with donations. So these donations are basically children's clothing, baby items such as diapers or wipes or so forth. So we get a lot of clients who come our way who just need a helping hand, and from the outreach of the community and their big hearts, we're able to assist them. And so Guam Moms Helping Moms has started basically because I'm a mother. I have 3 boys, and then when I was expecting my first daughter, I had so many boy clothing and so forth, and I'm an only child, so I really didn't have much cousins or anybody to give it to. So I used social media, got in contact with a lot of people who told me it was their neighbor who needed some assistance or so forth, and that's when it all started. So once we did the social media, I developed it into an organization.
Very cool.
Yes.
Go Facebook. Was it predominantly Facebook that you were
Yes,
using?
it was. And, now that Guam Moms has been established, I see so many people use social networking to communicate with others of other good deeds people have done, or also to help somebody else or know someone that does need the help. So the power of social media, is also helping our community as well.
You can actually do good things with Facebook. It's way more than just, duck face selfies and,
Yes.
Although there certainly is a market for that too.
Yes.
So in respect to mothers, there's, aside from the financial and, possessions and, material goods and everything like that, there's a lot that single parents go through in terms of the emotional needs, because it's like, wow, this is a 24/7, 365 job, and I'm doing this all myself. Do you guys see yourself offering like unofficial, just like a nice, friend to talk to and stuff like that?
Basically,
networking?
Yes.
In the real sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people reach me through our phone or via message or email, and a lot of them actually just ask for advice. I mean, I'm not a certified counselor, but I just try and fill them with a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of hope that things do get better. I mean, you make your life, and if you want to make it better, you make it better. You find your way, and also it's nice for them to know that there's somebody there who will accept you and your situation, and and find a way to understand where you're coming from. So also we are affiliated with other organizations, such as Vero and so forth. So if it comes to that, we give them more information on the other organizations of how they may be able to assist them, and so forth.
Well, it's always something in organizations like this where it's empathy, not necessarily sympathy. It's like, okay, I'm not going to feel sorry for you, but I know what you're going through. I've been through that, or let's go through it together.
Yes.
And, like you said, I mean, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It does get better. And if you find people with, common experiences and everything, that makes the healing and growth process and, just going through it that much better.
I guess what really touches me a lot is when we have teen moms who come through our doors, basically because I had my first child when I was 18. I wasn't ready. Fortunately, I had such a supportive family who, guided me through that. But some people don't have that. Some girls don't have that person, who's able to just give them a little clothes to help. They're still going to school, and what I encourage them is don't drop out of school. Whatever resources we can help you with to also raise that child, but also finish your education. And I find it as a learning point for me too, because it was really hard growing. I never expected to be a mom, but I understand where these girls were coming from, and then so do my other volunteers.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Do you have maybe other volunteers that have either been through your program or like that want to help out and they're like, that's a really noble cause. I want to do what I can do.
I will tell you the truth. A lot of my volunteers have come to me for help. And in return, when their life situates itself, they want to give back. So they end up giving back through Guam Moms, through getting, their kids' clothing once they get a job or so forth and giving it. So it's like a circle. It's really, my volunteers are really big-hearted.
That is fantastic. And of course, really they have to have a great leader like yourself.
Yes.
So, I mean,
okay.
Well, real quick before we go to commercial break, you are, of course, the 2013 KUM Care Force honoree. What does that mean to you to be recognized in that fashion, for what is obviously, like a labor of love for you and something you really feel a calling for?
I mean, I love the recognition. I really find it a true honor to be the 2013 nominee for this award. I know there are a lot of people on Guam who do the same or much more than me but are not recognized. So actually I'm trying to get this honor not only for them, but I want to also recognize the people on our island community who do the same thing for others as well. And also encourage other people to go out, and even if it's just helping the elderly or so forth, or maybe your neighbor, it's okay. You're making a little difference, and that little difference will go a long way for them.
Well, thank you so much for what you do. I mean, it's amazing to see somebody to be like so selfless and so caring. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And stay tuned because